Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here at Goodwood for Media Day, so it's a festivity of racing. This is the kick-off, the MTCC, the Virtual Racers Club's favourite championship and first championship. I think there's some bump, if I can read out to you actually. The boss man put it best himself. Let's have a look. There's lots of information. MTCC Season 4. Got names of the people involved who's going to be racing. It's a media day. Here we go. I'm getting there. Trust me. Driver's briefing. 7:30 lobby opens for free practice. Well, it's 10 to 8 now, so I've saved you 20 minutes of watching them spinning around. At 8 o'clock it's Minis versus Mustangs race 1. So there we can see a Mustang and a Mini. Whoa, a Mustang getting taken out by a Mini. Which Mini? Whose Mini would that be? That would be Racer Brown's. Cheeky. So yes, and then at 8:15 we'll have Minis versus Mustangs race 2. So I think they swap over. Who are in Minis this race swap over into the Mustangs for the next race. And there we can see the newly crowned champion of the WRX having a spin round the glorious track here in the UK of Goodwood. What old chap? Let's have a cup of tea and a scone. Scone. So I'm covering all bases there, if you say it like a scone or you say it like a scone. Sorry, I'm having a sip of my coffee. So the Goodwood Motor Circuit is 2 miles, 0.367 long. It only has 7 turns, and by George, they are nutty turns. Half of the grid will drive Mini Cooper S from 1965, while the other half will drive the Shelby GT350. Using the settings below, second race will take place immediately after, with drivers swapping cars. So race distance is 10 minutes. The time of day will be 7:15 in the morning, and the weather will be set to fine. The fuel is off, the tyre wear is off. The Mini Cooper S will be maximum power, minimum weight, racing soft tyres, and the Shelby GT350, I see how he's done it. I wondered how he'd evened up the pace between them. And I can see now, it's yeah, the Shelby's going to be on minimum power, maximum weight, but sports hard tyres. So yeah, very good. It's going to be a rolling start, and then after those bad boys, the Mustangs will have at 8:30 the Fugu Frenzy. That's going to come out like a swear word during the race, I can imagine. The Fugu Frenzy. I really nearly just did it. So yeah, the Fugu Frenzy. I don't know anything about the car, so we're all going to be quite surprised when we get there. It looks like the Minis have got it over. There's the first Mustang. It's 4.5 seconds off, so maybe the Minis are going to be piddling all over. We tried it last season at the beginning, I remember, and they were way off pace from each other. So the Minis were in a little group at the back, and the Mustangs were flying off in the distance. Yes, so it's a 10-minute race, the Fugu Frenzy. That time of day is set at 1:15. Fuel's off, tyre wear's off. Greedy Fugu Z15, maximum power, minimum weight, racing soft tyres. Grid standing with false start. Oh, someone in the pits. Oh, we'll go on board, you know. No, not that camera angle. By Jove, we'll put one of them up. And then, at the end of all that, we'll feast our eyes on the first offering up from the MTCC. Yes, it's going to be the media race. 12 laps, 1:15, sunny, ×4 fuel, ×4 tyre wear. MTCC car, bop on, racing soft tyres, and it's a standing with false start grid. And here's the briefing. Good afternoon, MTCC. Tonight, as you know, we will be having a get-together at Goodwood for a few fun non-point scoring races, details of which are above. That's what all that crap I've just read you. I mean, that stuff that I've just read you. I want to welcome you all to the MTCC, VRC's original league and where it all began. MTCC is all about fast, close racing and only really works at its best when we all drive with the utmost care and respect for each other. Are you with me? I'm going to get out the car because that might be boring you a bit. I'll just rotate around while I'm reading this. If you were invited to take part in the MTCC, then that is because you have already shown your ability to race in such a way. I have no doubt that this will be one of the most exciting championships to both be part of and watch. Thanks for me. Amazing streaming skills. He's having a laugh, and he doesn't obviously watch the streams too often. Getting away with it, Talaran. That's what I'm doing. Getting away with it. Serving penalties. There will be a change to the way we serve penalties for MTCC from the system you may be used to. As the racing is so close, slowing down to serve a penalty really does ruin a good race, and therefore there will be no penalty line, and you will not have to slow down during the race. What's wrong with these people? Why do they keep going in the pits? There will be no penalty line, and you will not have to slow down. Are we ready or want more practice? We need 2 more Mustangs. Sorry, I'm reading 2 things here. During the race, serve penalty. Instead, you must carry your penalty until it has bled naturally or you cross the finish line. The traditional system works just fine, but with the racing as close as it is in the MTCC and no pit stops, a penalty really will kill anyone's race. And so this is just a trial to see if we can be managed in a way that doesn't negatively impact the exciting racing. I'll bullet point the new system below for ease of understanding. You must not slow down to serve a penalty at any point during the race. Drivers will be allowed to receive 2 shortcut penalties during a race without being penalised. A 3rd shortcut penalty will result in an automatic 5-second post-race penalty being added with additional penalties for further cuts, an extra 1 second per additional shortcut. Any penalties carried over at the end of the race will still stand. Think of it as 3 strikes rule. Any question, and that's you lot don't want to ask questions, do you? What do you want to ask? You can ask me. I'm gonna get YouTube up on my phone just in case there's comments. But I don't think there's anything you need to comment on out there, is there, guys? We're all up together with it. I don't even think there's anyone watching. I'm not sure. There is no comments, and there's no one watching, so we're cool. We're all good. Right, room's filling up. That's good. Let's get down to business. I've read all the bump to you. You don't need to know any more about that stuff. Right, let's have a look around who we got, where we got, how we got. So we've been watching Jam Huntington nipping around. Actually, I can see there's no one commenting on the flu of Tube. So I'll take you quickly to Discord and we'll have a look through, because I think this one has got some champions in it. Definitely Casper. Casper won something. I think he won Super Formula. The Super Formula, like they called it the rookie league, but it was just the newbie league. But yeah, I believe, where is the bloody room where it tells you where everyone's won something? It's called Hall of Champions. It's really cool. Oh, do you know what? Everyone out there, Jam Huntington is just going to the toilet. He's going to go and have a pee, and I have heard rumours that it burns. So we're watching Casper. Casper won definitely, and he won our Le Mans, so Championi twice over. I can't find this silly Hall of Champions. I mean, the Virtual Racers Club Tower. I struggle to find my way around. I need a map. No. Oh, and there's going to be, and yeah. That made no sense, did it? There's going to be an announcement just before the MTCC, There's going to be the raffle draw, I believe, so best in tune in for that. Getting sidetracked reading other things now about the Goodwood time trials. So yeah, Goodwood time trials have been happening, so yeah, there's a couple of them. Will be well practiced here. Jam Huntington, everyone, is back from his wee. I believe he enjoyed it because he didn't shorten back. He actually spelt the whole word, which makes me feel like he might be quite relaxed. Whereas if he was in a rush or something, or it wasn't as enjoyable, it'd be a B-C-K. But he typed in the whole word. Try not to roll. Challenge. Oh yes, these minis do like to... I think we're going to see some two-wheeled action out there. No, I think we're qualifying's now. Oh, the race is now starting, so I'm not bothering with the Hall of Champions. Yeah, Homesick's won a few championships. Casper's won Le Mans and Super Formula. Talleyrand's won a couple of Super Formulas and a couple of, I think. Oh, and Homesick Aliens are reigning MTCC champion, obviously. So Guesty in a mini at the front. We've got Jam Huntington in a Mustang, in a Tang. In a third, we've got the Flying Finn in a Mini. We've got Skyjacker in a scuffed up Tang. We've got Talleyrand in a Mini. Shadow Rider in a shiny Tang. We've got Homesick in a Mini. And we've got Racer Brown. Isn't that what it comes in, Racer Brown? Isn't that the design that it comes as? Beautiful. So they're off, and I haven't pressed that. I'm staring at the Tangs. They are nice looking cars. So up ahead, Guesty, he's got pressure from Jam Huntington. Jam Huntington is trying to get that second place, but he hasn't quite got it yet. Little Mini hanging in there, but there you go. Jam Huntington has just got past Guesty. Skyjacker coming again. You can see the early power from the Tangs are already coming through the fields. I think we will have two races here. I think we will have the Mini race and we will have the Tang race. So Jam up ahead of Skyjacker. Guesty still clawing it in, but he's got Shadow Rider closing him down. Casper, all he can do is follow. Shadow Rider at the moment. He's getting close, under braking in the corner. But I just don't think that little Mini has got the oomph. And you can see Racer Brown now is coming for Casper on the straights. These are monsters. These Mustangs are just monsters on the straights, but the Minis should help get back up. Guesty's still in third. He hasn't quite lost it yet. Alpha's just joined the room. Welcome to the Virtual Racers Club, Alpha. Sit back. You've got 8 minutes and you can jump in. Jam Huntington then leading from Skyjacker. The two Tangs still ahead of Guesty. Guesty is doing a fantastic job holding that place in third, but you can see that Shadow Rider wants it, needs it, has it. There we go. We see some sideways action there from Guesty pulling ahead again. Oh, and we've got an off Skyjacker. That's how it got so scuffed up. Now we know how his Mustang looked so rough. There we go. We can see Skyjacker dropping down from a small off that he's had. Casper and Racer Brown and managed to get ahead. Meanwhile, Jam Huntington 3-second lead over Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider and Racer Brown has just got past Guesty. Guesty's dropped down to fourth. That one and that one. Let's have a look. Let's see if we see. I think it's just pure grunt there from Shadow Rider to get up into second place, but here comes Racer Brown now, and whoa, Racer Brown carrying loads of speed, just whips on through there. He's on the fastest lap. So let's cut back to the race to see if there's any changes. Jam Huntington breaking in his new wheel. He can nearly taste the champers, but Shadow Rider only 2 seconds behind, and Racer Brown only 1.5 seconds behind him. In the meantime, Guesty is just getting overtaken by Skyjacker. In the back here, we've got Casper behind Guesty now, with Homesick Alien closing within 6/10. Talleyrand's dropped right back from these guys. He's virtually 14 seconds off, so Homesick 1.5 seconds. There's a yellow flag. Are we going to dare to say, oh, Jam Huntington off, Shadow Rider? Oh, there was no No dodginess there, was there? Oh, Shadow Rider looked like he was sideways there, but Jam Huntington seems fine in the lead. He gets through the chicane, and that's it. He's lost the back end, and there's no winning it after that. I cursed him by saying about him getting used to his new wheel, and now he's dropped right back to behind the minis. So he's going to have fun trying to get past those bad boys. Up in the lead then, Shadow Rider is 1.5 seconds ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown finished second in the WRX last night, in the championship and in the final race, so a win he would fancy, Shadow Rider. He's been having... he's in the Mercedes, in the GTMC. He's been having a rough one lately. Bit of a better race in round 2, so he would love a win right at this point. Then Skyjacker 2 seconds behind after he's off. He's made a great comeback. Casper is only 1.7 seconds behind Skyjacker. He's got a hole ahead of Guesty. Homesick Alien having a massive off there, but he's 7 seconds ahead of Jam Huntington in his Tang. But you can see that time is just dropping. So ahead then, Shadow Rider still 1.3 seconds whoosh, ahead of Racer Brown. But Racer Brown closing in, sitting on board now with Racer Brown, 1.3 seconds behind Shadow Rider and 3.2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. And Shadow Rider has the fastest lap so far with a 1:30.769. He's gripping around that long first corner at Goodwood, speeding down here. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You've got to lift a little maybe. No lifting in the Mustang. Down here we've got to brake early, so not so much to get around this right hand, but to get around the left hand immediately after it. On the brakes, down to third, here we go. Dab on the brakes, little on the accelerator. It's like he's doing a ballet in that cockpit. Dabbing, dibbing, dobbing. There he is, heavy on the brakes, down to second gear here for the tight hairpin. He's got Skyjacker 3.7 seconds behind him at this point. We don't seem to be catching up. Shadow Rider ahead, it's still 1.3. They're both running all exact same lap times, so Skyjacker 3.8 seconds behind these guys. There's our top mini in 4th, our second mini in 5th, and Talleyrand. Wow, Homesick's dropped behind Talleyrand, and I think we might, Jam Huntington may have had another spin. So Homesick and Talleyrand battling it out. I believe this is what we're going to see a lot during this season in the Manufacturers Touring Cars Championship. I think these two will be dicing a lot. I believe Homesick is in the Subaru, and I'm not sure, but I think Talleyrand has chosen the... was it the Volkswagen? Oh, Talleyrand's having a big off. Talleyrand having a huge off. So Jam Huntington is coming up close now to him. We've only got 3.5 minutes left of racing. Jam crawling around that tight chicane. So up ahead then, Shadow Rider has pulled his lead out to 2.4 seconds. Racer Brown has got the fastest lap on the last lap, on his last lap, the 4th lap, 1:30.474. And he's only 0.8 seconds behind Shadow Rider, so that must have been a false reading when we first cut to him, saying 2.4. The race is on. They're just coming up to the finish line now, are they? No. Coming up to the last part of the track. I apologise. It's Racer Brown, 3/10. He can taste the victory. But Shadow Rider doesn't want to give it up. Skyjacker behind these guys by, they're bumper to bumper going into the chicane. They both make it. That's fantastic stuff. Shall we jump on board with Racer Brown? Only half a second now behind Shadow Rider. Casper still in that 4th place in the Mini. It's great stuff. These cars are lurching one way. But it looks like Shadow Rider has pulled it out a little bit. Let's have a look around. We haven't seen much mini action. So Guesty is still leading from Casper. 3.7 seconds. Casper there. he was ahead of Guesty, so we're guessing he may have had an off. He did a 39 on his last lap. He's 12 seconds ahead of Homesick. Jam Huntington now catching up Homesick, and Talleyrand is holding up the back of the field. Casper's best lap was a 1:33.356, and like I said, Racer Brown's managed a 1:30.474 in the Mustang, so the Mustang quite clearly was faster. The JPS livery on that car looks absolutely good. It is JPS, isn't it, on the side there? That looks great. I really like that. I think Casper may have won with the liveries. Although some of the Mustangs do look good, but that might be just because the Mustang looks so good. These two still racing to the finish line. 50 seconds left. Skyjacker is scuffed. Tang chasing them down. Get off the grass. It's not good to spin in these. It's hard to recover and get the accelerator back down. Guesty then still leading from Casper. He's having a cracking race, is Guesty. 30 seconds left. Some of these guys. Whoa, Homesick's Mini gripping on with all of its might, trying to get round. So looks like no, these two are going to get across the line. Talleyrand, 4, 3, 2, 1. Talleyrand gets across. Shadow Rider 1.4 seconds ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown did a 33 and a 32 on his last two laps. Shadow Rider doing a 30 and a 33. Shadow Rider means business. Skyjacker. I said Racer Brown finished second last night in WRX. It wasn't. That's Kingshot. I do apologise. I got totally the wrong person. Kingshot, I apologise to you for taking the second place and second place in the championship away from you and giving it to Racer Brown, who's not in the WRX. And Racer Brown, I apologise for putting you in a championship you weren't in. There's Racer Brown now. He's so disgusted he drove off the road, and there we go. Shadow Rider takes the win. Sorry, and there's Racer Brown. There's Shadow Rider, good winner. 3 Skyjacker. I was in my own little world. Sorry. Guesty coming round to keep that 4th ahead of Casper. Looks like Jam Huntington managed to get past Homesick in the alien end. So there's Guesty crossing the line. Casper. Woo, woo, woo. Jam Huntington just getting ahead of the alien in his Mustang, finishing in 6th. And our reigning MTCC champion finished 7th, with Talleyrand coming across in. So there's your grid. Shadow Rider, fantastic drive from start to finish. Racer Brown 2nd, and Skyjacker 3rd. Well done. Congratulations to Shadow Rider, up 5 positions to take the win. Take a boo, son. Well, that was an appetizer, and Alpha Nut has joined since, so he'll be throwing in. I wonder, Alpha, choose the Mustang. Choose the Mustang. It's a little bit better than the Mini. Sorry, I'll take you to the race results. Oh, we've got a message from the 2 people watching. It's probably my son. Oh, Skyjacker, good-o. Hello. Hi, Skyjacker. Good race. Car looked awesome. I love the scuffed up look. Brilliant stuff. So, that's your racing results. Shadow Rider, a fantastic win. So pleased for him. Racer Brown, a great 2nd place. Skyjacker, 3rd after his early spin. Come back though, stronger than ever. Guesty, a great finish in the Mini. I'm calling that a win. He won the Mini race. The Mini race and the Tang race. So Guesty finished in 4th, ahead of Casper. And we saw Casper ahead of Guesty, so Casper must have had an off. So, well done, Guesty. Good win-ish. Kapow. And then Casper 5th. Jam Huntington leading this race early on. Had a bit of an off in that little chicane, and then he was always trying to play catch up. Finished in 6th. Reigning champion, Homesick Alien, finishing in 7th in the Mini, and Talleyrand finishing in 8th. Now I believe it's not going to be a long turnaround until we get on to the second part of the race. I can see the boss man is typing as we speak. So, oh Lennon, thanks for introducing me to that game. I am now totally addicted to it. That's great. Among Us, yeah, thank you for that. That's just what I wanted. Another game to be addicted to. We'll have a short warm-up and then go again for race 2, says Talleyrand.
When you have a break, you want to play again?
No, because there's no break. This is the beginning of the MTCC. The big...
MTCC, does that stand for Man the Gay Gays?
Man the Gay Gays. No, well, you obviously don't know how to spell gay.
Manufacturer Touring something.
Car Championship. Yeah? The manufacturers people are the same thing. I like peanuts. I'll tell you, I'm not even bothering tonight. There's no food here. We've not even had dinner. She's cooking. The name should never be mentioned. Voldemort. She's in the kitchen now making chicken nuggets and chips. So yeah, just in time for the MTCC race, I believe, Skyjacker. I'll be chowing down. So Alphanut having a bit of a practice in the Tang. He did choose the Mustang, a wise choice. Looks very much like Racer Brown's. Maybe it's the same one. Casper there. Ooh, Casper, let's have a look. What we got? Marlboro? Oh, rubbish ass. Hey, yes. Oh yeah, it's got a 70s feel about it. I like it. I likey. That's nice. That is actually really nice, that one. I want to see if he... No, I'm going to have my dinner right here. I'm sharing it with everyone on YouTube. Thank you for offering to put it in the dinner to keep it the oven to keep it warm. But yeah, no, I'm going to have it right here. We're all going to enjoy this. Oh, look at that. We got any ketchup? Sorry, here's Shadow Rider in his Mini. Wow, that was... Oh, Spitfire. I love it. Some people call me Spitfire. Oh, McDonald's ketchup, thanks. Single serving. So, yes, they're all out, just stretching their legs, having a wee little practice. Guesty. Maybe that's Racer Brown's car. Wow. It's like they're mass-produced in the same colour. Don't worry, by the end of the race, they'll have some more extra scuffs and stuff on there. So Racer Brown, he's jumped in the Mini now. And we also saw Shadow Rider after his win. Oh yes, he's in this Spitfire. Jam Huntington. Yeah, it's really weird trying to work out who's raced with who. Because Shadow Rider races... Now he races in the GTMC. He was racing in the WRX. Racer Brown's in the Max 5, and I don't think Racer Brown's raced in... I really should keep track of who races in what. There we go, we can see Jam doing the same thing in his Mini that he did in the Tang. But his Mini did match the Mustang, so I'm thinking Jam likes red. Hey, Red Jam. So Casper going fastest, 32.621 so far in his Mustang. Guesty getting used to his Mustang. A bit more beefy, less grip than what he's just driven, I imagine. Shadow Rider there in 3rd time in his Mini. It's not bad, is it, Alphanut? Getting used to the Tang, like I said. Jam Huntington is matching Mustang. Racer Brown, he's plain black Mini. It's very cool. Talleyrand, oh yeah. Oh, that made me tingle. Oh, it's like a man's car. I want to marry that car. Where's it gone? There she is. Don't leave me. There you are. Oh yeah. I liked Casper's, but now I like that. Oh yeah. If you all just want to leave and just give me a minute, come log back on in a second. So, Talleyrand, I'm liking his livery. That's cool as. If I could swear, I'd tell you what, it really was cool as. Yeah. No, because they put stars on the type. Oh, what, on YouTube? So, yeah, and there we are, Skyjacker. He was on the chat, now he's in the car. Man of many talents. He's in the beast. We can see it says it right there, the beast. We're looking at the winner, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, there you go. That car just won. Didn't need to even have a number on it. The number plate alone. Beast. I like it. That's so pog. They might be able to hear you on here, Lennon. You can't keep saying that. I've got to look like a responsible parent and say, don't use that. It's derogative to people. We're not, you know, gay was okay when South Park was fashionable, but South Park is not PC anymore, and you can't use derogative terms. You can't use them either. Oh yeah, lovely. They don't know I'm eating a chicken nugget. No one's watching anyway, I don't think. 2 people, and that's one of them's me. The other one's Skyjacker, he's driving around. Yeah, probably. So there's gas. Oh, I can see another car. Let's have a look for it. Yeah, we've already seen that one. It looks dead cool. No muddies here as well. Why are you not on? Hey? Koi car? Oh, you working? Oh, bruv. No way, gutted. Yes, it's Homesick in the... Oh, shall I really wind him up? Shall I really break his world because he's a Chelsea fan? Well, there we see Homesick in the West Ham coloured liveried Mustang. Yeah. I'm not being horrible to your brother, but he's driving a Mustang in West Ham colours and he's a Chelsea fan. So he should be pointed at. Things should be pointed out. You'd think he'd notice that looked like a West Ham car. So Homesick Alien in the West Ham Mustang. Yeah. Chelsea fans don't like West Ham. Well, I don't think there's any fans like West Ham except for West Ham people. I haven't got an issue with West Ham people. Wasn't that where Pompey's manager used to be? He was there for ages. Redknapp. Yeah. I think West Ham was like Chelsea's feeder team for a while. They had half of the players from them. I am. Would you believe how relaxed I am? I'm on YouTube talking. I'm talking about football, I know. I'm really sorry, guys. So there, we can see that Talleyrand, well, this is in between races. I usually go for a fact. This is like Brucey bonus for them out there. They don't usually get this natter in between. So, you know, this is like the bonus clips you get at the end, the extras in the DVD. Talleyrand. Stuff in your face, yeah, I am. Sorry. It's nice, it's chicken nuggets. They're better than McDonald's ones.
They are, definitely.
They're lovely. So, Talleyrand is going fastest. Guesty, second fastest, with a 31.644, only 8/10 off of Talleyrand's time. I think Casper there. You're putting me off, you two. This is serious business we're down to here. Casper, third fastest, 31.941. Guesty is on fire this evening, isn't he? I'm impressed with that. How did you vote for Guesty in the mouth?
To be the man of the day, whatever it is.
I think it's driver or something.
Yeah.
So Guesty coming across. Oh, Shadow right coming across. That's one way of getting past him. My word, Guesty. So, we're only looking at cool cars now. So Talleyrand, Casper. Oh, hang on. Homesick. There was someone else who had a really cool one as well, wasn't there? Yeah, Guesty's apologised. We saw you, Guesty. We saw you. We saw what you did. You naughty monkey. Go and sit in the corner. So we're looking at the West Ham coloured liveried Mustang with Homesick Alien. Purple. Where's Scott's car? After not Scott's, Homesick Alien. Yeah, you can't argue, can you? And I bet you he didn't give it one thought, and then when he watches this broadcast back, he's going to be like, oh, why did I take that car? No, it would have been a Discovery, he would have just downloaded it. Oh, you'll get a penalty. So, here we go. Talleyrand is still the fastest with a 1:30.5. Casper has now moved up second faster. He got a penalty for overtaking on the yellow. Excuse me. Just a little slurp of Red Bull. The refreshing tastes of chemical-induced happiness.
Red Bull gives you wings.
It gives you more than wings. It gives you heart palpitations, rotten teeth, and weird twitches. And its weight gain 3,000. Beefcake! Oh, there you see Casper having a spinalin. Oh, everyone's putting Y. I should put Y, but I've just got a chicken nugget all covered in Tommy K. Oh, yeah. Go on, spell it. Read. Gangster. So gangster. Pog. You're so gangster. You're so gangster. Ready? Way! That's awesome! And no one ruined it for you, Skyjacks. Good job. I wasn't on the ball. I'm going to put a Y though. I'm way too relaxed. I'm really sorry. We'll get serious. Honestly, when the race starts, we'll start. We'll knuckle down a little bit. It's because it doesn't feel like we're doing a race thing. It feels like I'm just sat at the dinner table, eating my dinner, watching a bit of racing.
Sort of like actually
So, Casper in second, Talleyrand in first. I don't think this is qualifying or stands towards the grid. I think it's going to be a totally random grid. It's going to be Tang Mini, Min Me. Again, like a song, innit? It's like some jungle song. Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang Mini. Tang Mini, 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 Tang. No, I've got wrong. Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang. No, they're two tangs. Guesty, he's gone fastest. Well done, yeah. Oh no, what's going on? Something's. Oh, Talleyrand's gone in the pits. Tang Mini, Tang Mini, Tang Mini. Bye. That Mini's going very far away. Racer Brown off the track. Skyjacker, Beast. Beast Jacker. Sky Beast. Jokus. I didn't even see him enter the room, and he's left the room. And we've started the final now, so sit tight, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourselves ready for an adrenaline-pumped racing between the Mustangs and the Minis.
Who's gonna win?
I think Mustang's going to win. But who? Do you know what? I'm putting my hat in. I'm going to say Guesty. Come on, Guesty. Go on, my son, get in there.
Yes, cut people off.
No, you don't race like that. That's why you're not allowed a racing game. Stick to Minecraft.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm thinking
No,
Mario Kart.
yeah, Mario Kart. You stick to that.
Oh.
I don't need a co-presenter. Why are you here? Well, this is not the dinner table. This is the commentary box. So the rolling start has happened. What's going on with my camera, dude? 3, 2, 1. Hang on. Gee. There we go. Just in time. Guesty taking the lead from Jam Huntington, but Jam Huntington is under pressure from the West Ham car of Homesick Alien. He's gone up into second place. Guesty is still holding that first, but how long can he hold it for? We're here at Goodwood for this Festival of Speed. The Mini there of Jam Huntington still on the track, and the Beast there behind him. Behind the Beast we see Casper in the Marlboro Mustang. He's making a move. He's going for the outside. His wheel was on the dirt, but he seems to have saved it. He's there slipping in front of the Beast, and now behind the Beast you can see Talleyrand in the 48 car, followed by the Spitfire Mini. The Spitfire Mini is looking for a way past. Up ahead still Guesty, 1.2 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. Keeps winning everything, so he'll probably win this. In third place, oh, we see a battle here between Jam Huntington and Casper. Casper just making it past the Mini Cooper of Jam Huntington. You can see there the difference in the pace and the power of the car. Looking behind, we can see, ooh, that Talleyrand is making his way towards the back of Jam Huntington's Mini in a fast and proper way. So, coming out of the car, we'll have a look around. There's no room at the table for you, Zach. Good for you. There's Guesty in first, only a second ahead of the Alien. The Alien is trying to pull him in down. Casper is up to third after, and now Talleyrand, Talleyrand's on the merry-go-round, and Skyjacker out of the way to avoid him. I don't think there was anything untowards there, but do you know what? We'll just, in case, have a look. Shall we sit on board Skyjacker and see from his point of view? On board with Skyjacker there. We can see that ahead, Talleyrand just made the move. There was something weird happened. Skyjacker had a little knock with Racer Brown, maybe, who knows? So that's what happened there. What a gripping race. So now we're looking at Skyjacker in last place, driving the Beast. It was just too much of the Beast. Oh no, Homesick Alien is coming to wreck Guesty's dreams, all his hopes, his prayers and his dreams gone. In a single swoop, Homesick Alien on the fastest lap right now. The destroyer of dreams. The harness. Ooh! Homesick Alien's back end wobbling a little bit there, trying to keep the Mustang under control. She is a beast all the time. You can see Casper there in the background, 3.2 seconds away from the Alien, and Guesty still holding the lead from these guys. Racer Brown now, the lead Mini has managed to get past Jam Huntington, who got wrapped up in that whole Talleyrand incident. So the three Minis are line astern ahead of Talleyrand's Mustang, and Skyjacker in the Beast is driving around in 8th. So up ahead, Guesty still holding that lead and holding that drift. Well done to you, sir. Salutations for you. That was awesome. Homesick Alien, we're going to get on board now because it's feeling like there is a race looming between these two. I haven't pressed an F12 in this race. Homesick Alien in the GT350 Shelby Ford Mustang, or what is... Yeah, because when I went looking for it, it wasn't even in Ford, it was in Shelby, so I daren't say it's a Ford Mustang because I think it's a Shelby Mustang. Guesty only just holding on to the back of that car and holding on to the lead. Homesick Alien now there He's knocking on the door to try and get the win. We've got 5 minutes left of racing. We'll have a quick look through the field. So we can see there Guesty in the white and blue factory set Mustang Shelby. He's leading this race by 7/10 of a second. Going for the long camera shot on. Here we have Homesick in second place, also in the Shelby. Chasing down Guesty. He has the fastest lap with a 1:30.6. He's threatening Guesty almost every corner, but Guesty is doing just enough. Is this it? Oh my lords. Homesick Alien looking to pounce up the inside. Oh, they're not quite upside each other, and then Homesick Alien has to fall back to try and get what little toe down this short straight he can get and make another attempt into the next corner. It's a struggle to pull away when these guys are side by side like this, but oh, Homesick's got the Homesick's got the inside line. Guesty's just keeping it there though. Whoa, Guesty, you star player. Guesty, another lap in the lead. How long can he keep hold of it? Homesick Alien applying great amounts of pressure, but you can't push these cars too much. As we have seen in the earlier race, they have a tendency to spin. There we see Casper just crossing the line to take the fastest lap of the race with a 1:30.639. He is now 4 seconds behind the guys ahead, but he's 12 seconds ahead of the top Mini, which is a Racer Brown in the plain black Mini. He is 1.8 seconds ahead of the Spitfire Mini. Spitfire Mini, the winner from race 1, Shadow Rider, hunting and chasing down Racer Brown. In 6th, we can see that Talleyrand, whilst we were watching the... Oh, no, Homesick's taking the lead. Oh, Guesty. It was inevitable, I suppose. Homesick was pumping in the times. He was adding the... Oh, Guesty just run a little bit wide, it seems. There we see, yeah, Guesty just ran out of luck. And now we see the West Ham liveried Mustang taking the lead. Fantastic stuff there. Guesty in 2nd place. Casper, oh, this is cool. And there we see Shadow Rider getting pressure now from Talleyrand. Sorry, Talleyrand, we've missed all your overtaking. We'll sit around and watch this one. Shadow Rider just losing the position there to Talleyrand. Talleyrand now up to 4th place, 17 seconds behind Casper, and not much he can do from there with 2 minutes left of the race. Shadow Rider is your lead Mini in the Spitfire Mini, so don't know what happened to Racer Brown, because Racer Brown was lead Mini. So somewhere along the line we lost Racer Brown. He's racing Jam Huntington right now. That's on Bobbin's camera. I'm going to change it, sorry. So Jam Huntington getting overtaken by Racer Brown, dropping down to 7th place. And there is Skyjacker in the Beast in 8th. So there we see Homesick Alien, 3-second lead now over Guesty. Guesty doing all he can to try and keep that 2nd place. It's only, what, a lap left? We will cross the line. Yeah, we will cross the line. So there's this lap and another lap. Homesick 29.9. Now he's been released from behind Guesty. Guesty there, just ahead of Casper. Can Casper reach him by the end of the race? Then Talleyrand, the next Mustang and final Mustang, I believe. And then the race for the Minis is Shadow Rider, 5 seconds ahead of Jam Huntington. Jam Huntington and Racer Brown are in a battle here. Oh no, Alien, Z1V. Christ, what's going on? So come out of this. Homesick Alien, I just noticed he was in 3rd, and there you go. You see, in the last corner, he just pushed, and Guesty retakes the lead. Well done, Guesty, with only 1 lap to go. That's great stuff. So Guesty, 30 seconds left of the race. He's leading Casper by 1.5 seconds. And there is Homesick Alien in third place, recovering. Good job, he had a bit of space on Talleyrand to keep hold of the podium. But we're watching Guesty. He's coming round. He's got a long way to go yet. The counter's just about to count down. Everyone's got over the line, so everyone is now over the line there. I see Skyjack's just past it. I don't want to cut away. I know that Shadow Rider... Oh, God, Racer Brown's really dropped off from the guys. I don't want to cut away, but there's Racer Brown. He's dropped down to the back, behind Skyjacker and the Beast. Jam Huntington there in 6th. Shadow Rider is still the lead Mini. Talleyrand, and there's Homesick recovering. And Guesty, we're going to watch coming around the last corners. 1.7 seconds. Go on, my son, get it around there. Don't you spin, don't you spin. He's on the curb, he's flooring it, he's up to 3rd. He's coming through the chicane. He can see victory lane just ahead of him. He's got a second on Casper, and he crosses the line as winner. Yay! Second place, second place, we've got Casper, well done. Homesick Alien in the West Ham liveried Mustang for 3rd. Congratulations, take a boo, son. And Talleyrand in 4th, coming across the line in the last Mustang. So Shadow Rider had a spin in the chicane. It's all action here. Can Jam Huntington get ahead of him? He has. So Jam Huntington wins the mini race. But he got a massive... No, so Shadow Rider takes it because Jam Huntington had a massive penalty as he crossed the line. Skyjacker finished in 7th. And Racer Brown, who we saw earlier, leading the minis, finishes in 8th. Wow, that was an interesting race. I'm going to have a chip. Yum yum. Congratulations, Guesty. Yay! Pole position, turned it into a victory. Wonderful stuff. This is your results from race 2 of the minis and Mustangs. Up soon we will have, what are they called? Fujus. So Guesty, your winner today. Where did Alpha not go? He came in and then he didn't come in the race. So Guesty was your winner. Casper in 2nd place. Homesick Alien, who took the lead off of Guesty, but we saw him having an off in the West Ham liveried Mustang. Chelsea. Talleyrand in 4th. Shadow Rider, I'm not a Chelsea fan, that was for Homesick because he's a Chelsea fan. Shadow Rider in 5th, Jam Huntington in 6th, Skyjacker in 7th, and Racer Brown in 8th. Homesick Alien got your fastest lap in the West Ham liveried Mustang with a 1:29.941. Congratulations to him. So, we're sticking with the same track, but we should be looking at, I think they're like Mazdas or something. Sorry, I should be talking to you, but I was trying to say well done to Guesty. There you go. And now the settings have been changed, so we will have a look at what these cars, because to tell you the truth, I've not even looked at them. I wasn't really paying that much attention to the... I'm trying to think what we raced last year, or the last MTCC3, and I can't remember. I really can't remember. I think it were rally cars. I think we had a rally car one race and a different one another race, but I can't remember what the other thing was. My memory is crap. So here we can see the Fugu. Oh, Shadow Rider's left. Hopefully he shall return. Didn't he just win the minis? No, yeah, he won the minis and he won the first race. Shadow Rider is on great form this evening. So out there so far, We have Jam Hunting a Nun in, and I've got to tell you, I don't know anything about this car. GT Awards Sema, a Gredi Fugu Z. Oh, someone's notifying me, letting me in on it, on the messages. West Ham car, Hellman Gaming. Someone's joining in the wind up. So, cool. The more the merrier. You can join me for my dinner. Here we are. Dinner time at the Virtual Racers Club. See, we've got a restaurant in the club and everything. It's great here. You should join in. Yeah, why not? You as well. There's Guesty then, in the plain white Fugu. It sounds like an Italian food, pasta. What is Fugu? What pasta sounds like Fugu? Fuseli? Could be twists. It's the twisty pasta. So, here's the car that's named after a twisty pasta. Jam Huntington, he does like a red car, does Jam? And he does like to just go a little bit wider. Him and Skyjacker. Oh, I do like the way the wheels stick out at the sides though. Yeah, that's quite cool. So Shadow Rider. It is a nice looking car, I must say. I am liking it. SD in the white one. Oh, I was going to swear then. Piddle off, guys. Can't you get different colours? If I see another white one, I'm leaving. There's Shadow Rider in a green one. Oh, everything's gone. Oh, maybe he's gone out on the track and left me behind in the pits. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's interesting. Casper, I'm telling you, Casper is on the verge of winning my best liveries of the night competition. He's been consistent. You give him that. You've got to give him that. He's been consistent. Booms from Skyjacker. Big booms. Oh, Alpha, he's here. Oh, that's it, I'm going. There's another white one. I said if I saw another white one, I was going. Skyjacker. Oh, yeah. No, Skyjacker. Take a boost, son. You just won. Look at that. That's nice looking. Get moving. There you go. Look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. I don't even drink Rockstar, but I do appreciate a nice energy drink liveried car, I must say. Yeah. Well done. Nice car, Skyjacker. Very nice. And Shadow Rider, it best not be white. Oh, it's green. We saw it already, didn't we? Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Racer Brown. Oh no, Guesty is leading. I don't know how long. I think it's a 10-minute race, guys. If you're wondering, Talleyrand has just taken the lead. Oh yeah! Oh no, Skyjacker, move over. Talleyrand just done you, mate. Look at that. That is what it is. Sexy and scuffed. Ooh, who's got the black and orange one? But yeah, oh, there's some nice looking cars around. So Guesty, Talleyrand is fastest. Guesty is 1.5 seconds behind him. Jam Huntington in the red car is in third. Casper there. It's very nice that. Gredi Trust. G-Ready Trust. So Casper in the yellow and black Fugu. And Racer Brown is in a white Fugu. So who's in that black and nice orange one? There's Shadow Rider. Oh, we're in the race. If someone's following him, we'll have to get on board to have a read of his sign on the back of his car. Has he got like child on board or something? I can't see. So Shadow Rider in 7th, but he's not set a time yet. There's Skyjacker in the Rockstar. Oh, it's Homesick. Nice, Homesick. Doesn't look anything like West Ham colours, that one, so you're safe for this race. No, that's nice. difficult to choose. Difficult to choose. It is baby on board. It's difficult. Skyjackers and Talleyrans have caught my eye, but oh, look at that. That is scuffed too. F, innit? That is proper scuffed. I like it. That looks like something like from Mad Max or something. That's awesome. Ah, Skyjacker likes Shadow's car. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, no, the child on board is on Shadow's car, yeah. That's what I thought it probably said on the back. Nice one. Oh, Skyjacker, that's some fighting talk there. Skyjacker believes his car looks better than Talleyrand's, and I'm struggling. I'll have to put it to a vote. For all three of you that are watching, that's me, Skyjacker, and a spy from another racing club. Last time I said that, one person left, so I'm just going to see if they're leaving again. Oh no, it's 4 now. Yeah, go on, do a donut. I'm going to go on board with you. You do donuts, I'll eat chicken nuggets. I've got 2 left, by the way, if you're wondering. As long as it's all gone before the MTCC race, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, baby. More throttle. Go on, give it some. Oh, yeah. That's the way. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, right round. Yeah, rock star. Go on then, I'll give you the winner of the livery. Just for all the donuts. And that's why I call you Spin Jacker, not because of in the races. It's because you do the best donuts, honestly. And that's the only reason I call you Spin Jacker. No hands. Oh, I don't even want to know what you're steering with. Anyway, as much fun as this is, I'm going to have a look around and leave you with your no hands donuts. Well done. See, Casper's trying one. It didn't look as good as yours because I caught him eating a barrier. I wonder if he's using his hands. You're using your hands, Casper. You've got to do it with no hands. Desty in a white Fugu. I'll have to come up with different whites when that's off-white, bright white. Baby on board sticker. It's a nice green though, and it's deep. It's touching my soul, that green. It really is deep. I haven't given him no backs. I should have let him know that I'm not going for any gardening tips this evening, just because it seems a big pain in the butt. So I thought I'd just stay here with you. I might go for one after this race. Go and check the petunias. Make sure they're growing quite nicely. This time of year they start wilting a bit, so you have to keep an eye on them. Guesty the winner. So far we've had like, how many different winners? 2. Yeah, because we've had 2 races. So Shadow Rider and Guesty sitting 2nd and 3rd fastest. I think we're going to be underway any minute now to see these little Fugus. Fugu, Yugu, Fudu, Fugu, Sugu, Fuju. See what they're capable of, and I think they look like they're a little bit skittish, even with them big, huge, fat 4x4 wheels on them, monster truck wheels on them. I've seen a couple of people. I guess he's going for the fastest lap before the race starts. No, who was doing purples then? You've got Casper's done the fastest lap with a 1:15.151, who's only 0.6 ahead of Guesty in the off-white Fugu. Shadow Rider there in the green Fugu. Alpha Nut in the bright white Fugu. Homesick Alien in the orange and grey Fugu. Racer Brown in the morning white Fugu. And Skyjacker in the Rockstar. looks good. Talleyrand in the scuffed up 46 car, and Jam Huntington in the red 7. We're donutting crazy out there. Guesty, he wants to try and get that top spot back. And the started has final. So sit tight, people. It's not a time to decide to put a chip in my mouth. Not really isn't. I can eat this before it loads. Standing start? No. Rolling start? Yeah, looks like a rolling start, guys. I knew that. I read the brief to you at the beginning, so you guys should have known that as well. Jam Huntington, Skyjacker, Alpha Nut, Racer Brown. That's the order we're starting in. Let's get rid of that. Let's press that up. Let's get that on. So Jam Huntington is on the front of the grid, leading the cars around here at Goodwood. Having a nice long shot there. Skyjacker, the rock star, against the red car. The countdown has begun, and they are off. So Skyjacker straight away pulls over into the toe of Jam Huntington, Alpha Nuts, in the morning white Fugu, followed very closely by Racer Brown in the bright white Fugu, and Homesick Alien behind them. But there's a race here between Racer Brown and Alpha Nut. Can you know which one's which? Alpha Nut is the one in front. Remember, he's morning white, that's bright white. So we're watching Racer Brown looking for a way past Alpha Nut. Homesick Alien. Oh no, Racer Brown's lost the back end on the dirt. We saw it going onto the dirt. Jam Huntington still holding it now. The lead from Alpha Nuts now going up to third. Second, Homesick Alien going up to third. Talleyrand is in fourth. Skyjacker's dropped down. We didn't see what happened to Skyjacker. I imagine something similar that happened to Skyjacker is second. And yeah, just lost that car a little bit. Maybe when he was the practice session, he should have practiced going around the track rather than spinning. It looks like all sorts were happening behind him, wasn't it? That was weird. I've missed a lot here, sorry. Awfully sorry, old chap. Get back on it. So, we've got Alpha Nut leading. From Homesick, who was leading? Jam Huntington, and Jam Huntington's now there. Alright then, no replays, I promise, no more replays. We'll just watch what's going on. Because Alpha is leading from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien is looking to make a move. And these cars do look like they're a bit skittish. A bit scary to drive. There's Talleyrand looking for a way past Homesick Alien. Jam Huntington. Oh, Skyjacker off again. We haven't even seen Casper this race. We'll get down there. There's Casper in the yellow and black one. There's a yellow flag. Someone's off again. Shadow Rider's front cut end is scuffed too. Alpha Nut is ahead. So Homesick Alien has fallen behind Talleyrand. In fourth place, I don't know who the safety car was. Safety car, yellow flag for. There's Casper. Casper's having a big off. Someone's just coming back on. Racer Brown. They're struggling to keep these cars on the track. There's Casper off again with a purple. So Alpha Nut is still ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand applying the pressure on lap 1 of this 10-minute race, I imagine. And there he goes. He's going up the inside, but no. Alpha Nut getting the better line and the better drive through the corner, but Talleyrand has not given up hope on that spot yet. He's still chasing it down in the 46 car with Homesick in tow, and just behind them is Jam Huntington. Then you've got a 5.8 second gap till you see Guesty, who's 15 seconds ahead of Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider was last just now, and he's got himself up into 6th place ahead of the Flying Fin Casper. Whoosh, have one of those. Racer Brown now in 8th, and Skyjacker in the Rockstar car is in last place. Look, has he got Monster on his helmet? Because that is a conflict of interests, if you ask me. But it is, Alpha Nut under all this pressure from Talleyrand and Homesick. It looked like they were side by side having a pincer attack on him. And Jam Huntington only a second behind, so anything happens between these 3 cars at the front here. And there we can see Talleyrand is making a move on Alpha Nut, and Alpha Nut is left on the outside, but Homesick looking for the inside. He's on the grass. He's given out Talleyrand a nudge, which helps Alpha out no end. Alpha still leading this race. That was amazing racing there. So Talleyrand in second, Homesick in Alien, and now Jam Huntington has caught up this pack. Unbelievable how Alpha maintained first place. Homesick trying to get up the inside of Alpha. Well, I mean, Talleyrand, while Talleyrand was trying to get up the inside of Alpha, and it just, I think it helped Alpha out a world of good there. Looks like a camera shake there. There must have been a bit of a wall nudge through the chicane. These three, nothing in it between the three of them. Homesick is 2/10 behind Talleyrand and only 3/10 ahead of Jam Huntington. We'll have a quick brief look and come back to those guys. Guesty's on his own a little bit, Casper's on his own a little bit, Racer Brown's on his own a little bit, and there is a fight between Skyjacker and Shadow Rider, but it's not freeway battle, is it, like this one? So we're sorry guys, we've got to watch Talleyrand, Jam Huntington, oh, four-way battle, but Alpha has pulled out 1.5 seconds since these guys started racing each other a little bit. So you got to work together, guys, to try and catch Alpha up again. Not trying to race each other so much. Talleyrand then only 1.2 seconds behind Alpha. Homesick Alien giving him a lot of jip. Oh no 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 no! Alpha is having a bad one. Through the chicane, Alpha lost the back end of the car. He's gone in okay. He hit the wall. He had a little nudge of the wall, and there helped Talleyrand and Homesick through. Jam Huntington fell back from them guys. Looks like he may have had a bit of an issue. So coming back to the race, Talleyrand leading from Homesick Alien by 0.4 of a second. Homesick Alien dicing with the grass, dicing at Goodwood with grip, testing the limits of this track. Then we see Alpha Nut recovering from leading this race. A little nudge on the wall. Barely anything. Hasn't even dented the car. But he's down into 3rd place because of it. We've got 4 minutes left of racing. Jam Huntington just keeping track of these guys. There's a yellow flag again. Jam Huntington's up. Alpha Nut's down again. Down. Oh no. This is not nice. So Alpha Nut in 3rd. He's probably pushing to try and gain them positions back that he's lost up ahead. He's just gone a little wide, and then the back end comes round to meet him, and it speeds up on the grass. Did you see that? So Talleyrand leading this race, but only just. He's got Homesick all over him. Let's get back to that. Homesick Alien, 5/10. He wants to win. I think these two are going to be big protagonists in the MTCC. Well, they all are. They're all of great ability in this. It's an invite championship, so the host has evaluated all the drivers and decided it's a good blend. There's 9 guys. I don't know if there's any more in the MTCC. Yeah, I think yes. There's another Finn called JTX. He couldn't make it this evening, and I'm not sure. Oh, Talleyrand off wide. Homesick, gifted. I didn't even know it was Christmas yet. But there you go. You see Talleyrand giving Homesick Alien a lovely gift of the leader of the Goodwood race with only just under 3 minutes left to go. Guesty's got himself up to 3rd. Jam Huntington and Alpha both dropped behind Guesty. Congratulations, Guesty, on the 2nd time on the podium, but Alpha Nut isn't too far behind, so let's not count that position just yet. But with 2.5 minutes to go, it's fantastic. Guesty looked like he was way out of it in 5th. Now Jam Huntington is down in 5th, just done his fastest lap. He's 5.3 seconds behind Alpha Nut, but he is 11 seconds ahead of Racer Brown. Racer Brown having a bit of a lonely race, but he has got the fastest lap with a 1:15.179. So great work from Racer Brown, down in 6th place. 7th place is Casper, a 15.3, so he's 2/10 off, but he's in purples. We may as well watch him going around this last corner, because it looks like he's just about to get the fastest lap. He's hooked it around here. I think he is our fastest man in the TT competition around Goodwood in the Aston Martin DB9. And there we see Casper with a 14.9 taking fastest lap. Congratulations, Casper. No points today though. So in 5th we see, oh, who's just us? Homesick catching up Skyjacker. Are you using your hands now, Skyjacker, or are you still not using your hands? And there we see a Shadow Rider is in 8th and Skyjacker is in 9th. A lap down. So Homesick Alien leading from Talleyrand, 2.6. He's, as soon as he gets past his Homesick, there's no stopping him. He is an alien. So Alpha Nut still, he's got ahead of Guesty. Oh dear, what happened to Guesty? Let's have a look. Zed, it's Ved. So, no, he's already up into 3rd, so we missed it. I apologise, everybody. So Alpha Nut in 3rd. Guesty dropped down nearly 13 seconds, but is it someone had an off? It's a yellow flag, but I think that might be Skyjacker letting people past. Yeah, Skyjacker's pulled over at the side of the road. He has now become a viewer rather than a participant. So Homesick Alien 2 seconds now ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand cursing that alien. God damn that alien. I could have won if it wasn't for him. And there's Alpha. He is testing the track limits. And you can go that far before it puts you back on track. But it's alright because Guesty is quite a way back to say he was ahead. We're just counting down now to 1 second. It's the last corner, so then Skyjacker, we believe, will crawl over the line, as he has done. So Homesick Alien coming around to take the win in the debut of the Fugus to the Virtual Racers Club, and they have been a little pleasure to watch. Be interesting to see them in some different environments on different tracks. So Homesick Alien takes the win. Take a boost on Talleyrand. He's doing donuts before he gets to the line, and why not? Great stuff in the scuffed up Fugu. There we see Alpha Nut just driving back onto the road, but he's got a bit of time on his hands and he's going to go for a fancy finish. Beautiful, well done Alpha Nut. Guesty in the off-white also, oh, not quite as good as Alpha Nut's, left the spin a bit late. Now what's Jam's all business, he doesn't mess around. He crosses the line in 5th place. Racer Brown, oh, we just missed his one. And Shadow Rider now in the deep green, soothing, talking to your soul car. Didn't see much of him. There he goes, 7th. And he got a good spin. Well done, Shadow Rider. So Homesick Alien was your winner. Talleyrand 2nd, Alpha Nut 3rd. And that is your podium. Well done. Congratulations to that man. Up 4 places. He got a clean race as well. Homesick Alien. Well done. Right then. You know what's coming next. And I do need a PP. After taking the mick out of Jam Huntington earlier on about going off to the toilet. But I do need a wee. So I am going to... I don't know what I'm going to do really. Put you on the race results. And mute the mic. I know it's going to be boring. Read through them. Look, there's Homesick at the top. I'll start you off. Homesick's at the top. Underneath that's Talleyrand. And then Alpha Nut, Guesty, Jam Huntington, Racer Brown finished in 6th. Shadow Rider 7th. Skyjacker in 8th. And Casper 9th. I didn't even see Casper going... What? How did Casper end up behind Skyjacker? We'll never know. But Casper got the fastest lap with the 14.916 that we saw. And now, yes, the settings have been changed. You get to see some of these MTCC guys. I've got to go, guys. Come, I'll be back soon. Hello, oh god, did I leave that like that? I'm sorry. Hello, good evening and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. And here we are. We've had two fantastic mini Mustang races and a Fugu race, which was great also. And I am here to make a huge announcement. I'd ask the drum roll, but okay, hang on. The raffle has been drawn, the wheel has been spun, it has picked a name, and I can tell you that person now who won the wheel in the raffle is Jam Huntington. I was looking for him on the group, but I couldn't see him. Jam, well done Jam. Da, 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 he's not here. There he is, fourth, Jam Huntington in the Rocket, Sirocco. Congratulations. On Facebook, I think now the video will be put up for everyone to see. I am trying to now get in touch with the dude who did the raffle, Skyjacker, and let him know that I've made the announcement. So I think he's done it. I think he's put it up on YouTube, and it'll be on Facebook. The video of the wheel spinning and the winner. So there's Jam. He's in front of everyone. And I don't know if he knows. Does he know that we know that he knows? Or does he know not nothing? Just announced. I'm sending it to him anyway. I think he already knows. I think he's been watching. There you go. Jammy bugger. He's just got himself a brand new wheel, and now he's got a mod for it. Can you believe it? Good old Jam. I'm not jealous at all. At all. Not one bit. Not one stinking little bit. Now I'm checking the volumes up on YouTube after all that. There you go. I can hear me moody, mardy bum himself there. So, anyway. Here we are, it's the NTC. Let's have a look around and see what we have. So, there we have, fastest so far. It looks like a Lexus. Is a Racer Brown. Looks like he's going to be sponsored by Protec this season, and I like the look of that. Yes, very much so. That rings my bell. Thank you, Racer Brown. That's nice. Now, I have heard, Casper, this will not be the design he's running. This is just a Media Day design, a special thing for Media Day. So we still do not have the reveal of Casper's whoosh, Toyota 86. Ooh, I think they're a tough cookie to drive. Good luck with that, Casper. And then Alpha Nut is in. Ooh, an Audi TT. I bet your Skyjacker's in an Audi TT as well. So there we go. A purple. Is it Monster? Yeah, I can keep calling him Purple Monster. Alpha Nut driving the Purple Monster Audi TT. Are they going to be your championship winners? I think an Audi TT has won the championship before. I think season 2 of the MTCC. I'll go through the champion. Oh, I've got to find that Hall of Fame. But when I find it, I'll tell you who past people are. There's someone nipped up there. There we see Shadow Rider in a very nice green, blue, black combo. Whoosh, in the Hyundai Genesis. I think Skyjacker and Alpha Nut drove that in the GTMC, and they. Oh God, yeah, I haven't let him know. What a helmet I have been. Ah, sorry. I am back. I am back. And yes, sorry Talleyrand, that was me. I was just chatting away. I forgot all about the code. I forgot all about the code. So there's Shadow Rider. I was too much lushing up all of these lovely new liveries. There we see the VW Sirocco of Jam Huntington, who's just won himself a new mod wheel in a 4th in the Rocket. Homesick Alien has come up with a Subaru, the winner of the championship. He's said no to the number 1 card. He wants to stick with his 77. I think he feels lucky with the 77, and he wants to keep it. I think he's worried someone else will take 77 while he's got number 1. 6 Alpha Nut we saw in the Audi TT. Skyjacker in the green Audi TT. Guesty is in. Oh yeah, Lancer. My Lancer, my old car Lancer was. I drove Peugeot last year and hated every single second of it. But the year before I was in Mitsubishi Lancer, and I've got to say, I enjoyed it immensely. So, random pull or something. You can see the Hyundai of Shadow Rider on the front row with Alpha. Oh, this is just to whet your appetites, because it is going to be Tang. Oh, F1 up there. Where are the lights here? So we're watching for the lights. Oh my lord, Racer Browns jumped to the start in a big way. He's going to have to wait now. Shadow Rider taking off from the lead. Then Alphanaut in second, Casper third. In his Hyundai just ahead of Homesick and Skyjacker. But it looks like there, Shadow Rider has pulled himself a little breathing space, nearly a second ahead of Alphanaut. Casper is only 3/10 behind. There you see in the Toyota behind the Audi, there is the four-wheel drive of the Subaru against the FF car of the Audi TT of Skyjacker. Skyjacker putting a lot of pressure on Homesick Alien right now, and feeling a lot of pressure from Jam Huntington. He's in a sandwich, and there we go on boards as he just nudges up to the back of the Subaru. He's got more power down the straight. He's just coming up to the corner now, heavy braking. There they go. Pulls it in. Oh yeah, he can drive that Audi. I find it really understeers. I don't usually enjoy it. There's a yellow flag. Someone's had an off. One. So Shadow Rider still leading. Alphanaut's disappeared. Oh, Alphanaut. He's still stuck in the. Oh no, that's Guesty. No, that's Racer. Oh no, that's Alphanaut stuck in the. He's proper stuck in them chicanes, isn't he? Oh dear. I don't know what's. So, Shadow Rider leading from Casper, who's only a second behind him. Homesick Alien up to third, with Skyjacker following him. Jam Huntington in the Rocco, but his teammates just getting past him. His teammate, Talleyrand, up into fifth place. The two Roccos, line astern, they look great on the track. There's Guesty. Honestly, that Lancer is good. Stick with it. It's a beautiful car. Feels slow, but it goes through corners great. There we see Racer Browns from his jump start, and Alphanaut has got going again after being stuck in the chicane. So Shadow Rider only a second ahead of. Oh, geez, Talleyrand's got past Homesick Alien as well. Talleyrand was on the move, wasn't he? Oh, everyone was having big wide offs there. Talleyrand up to third. Yeah, Homesick Alien and Skyjacker both having it off simultaneously, staying ahead. Oh, it's a replay, that's why you can't see the time. Staying ahead of Jam Huntington for the meantime, but Talleyrand now up to third place. Congratulations, Shadow Rider is still a second. He must be doing exactly the same lap times as Casper's got the fastest lap with a 15.057, and Shadow Rider did a 15.2, but Casper is chasing him down. Now Talleyrand in third place. AMR Vantage just joined. Hi AMR. Shadow Rider just a second. He's matching Casper. Talleyrand pulling them in. It's only 1.7 seconds behind him. He did a 15.2 on his last lap. There's a yellow flag. Casper's had an off. Oh dear, no, Casper. He's dropped down to fourth. Dropped down to fifth. Skyjacker just taking that place, and it looks like Jam will be looking for it as well. So Shadow Rider 1.6 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. He must be thinking there's some mega race happening behind him, because he keeps seeing names shuffling around. So there we see Shadow Rider. He's already won a race tonight, and it looks like he is on for his second win. We've got 12 laps around here at Goodwoods. And there goes Vantage. Bye Vantage, it was nice seeing you. And now Shadow Rider 1.5 seconds ahead of Talleyrand in the number 20 Volkswagen Sirocco, chasing him down. Talleyrand has got the fastest lap on lap 3 with a 15.044, and Shadow Rider managed a 16.8, but he's still leading. So, and there we see Homesick Alien, whoosh, in... He's got a 20 on his car. That's odd, isn't it? Homesick Alien. I wonder if he did a car for someone else. Mystery. Why he's running under a number 20. So Homesick Alien in the Subaru on the last podium step, 2.4 seconds ahead of the Audi TT. Tyres are looking good at the moment. Jam Huntington in the other VW is just 2 seconds behind Skyjacker, 2 seconds ahead of the fast approaching Casper. He looks like he's flying out there, doesn't he? Shoom, that's why I call him the Flying Fin. There he goes. Whoa, Racer Brown's coming round now. Racer Brown to take that position off of the Toyota. He's not the Flying Fin today, more like the Spinning Fin. Guesty there in the Lancer, probably thinking that I don't know what I'm talking about, because he doesn't look like he's having a great time. He's just done a 17, he's done a 134. He's had some great races tonight, but he doesn't seem to be enjoying that Lancer. It's a beautiful car though. I really enjoyed driving it. And Alphanaut in 9th after we saw him getting stuck in the final chicane. So Shadow Rider is 4 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's dropped right back into Homesick's path. Homesick's going to make a race of this. He's giving it some beans. Homesick Alien in the car 77, chasing down Talleyrand. Only 2/10 behind him. Oh, into the braking zone. You can see that Subaru could really gets close to the car in front. He can carry speed through the corner. The problem is his top end isn't all that impressive. Skyjacker already caught him up by 8/10 there. We saw Skyjacker was a few seconds behind him, in fact. Now he's only 8/10 behind him. Oh. So we'll have a look up front at Shadow Rider, because now he's 3.7 seconds ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand managing to pull away from the Alien again. He's on his fastest lap, purple. Pog. Homesick Alien in 3rd. Skyjacker wants a podium from today. And Skyjacker is holding the fastest lap with a 1:14.869. He's on the grass. He's lost a bit of time there to the Alien. Jam Huntington not that far behind, ready to pick up any pieces that Skyjacker wishes to put out there. Racer Brown and the awesome Pertex car, Lexus. He's 7 seconds ahead of Casper. Casper will be just going for fastest laps now, I assume. Now he's 7 seconds behind Racer Brown, 3 seconds ahead of Guesty. Guesty 1:16.1 on his last time round, so he's getting used to the car. Yeah, he's doing some nice laps. What lap times was I seeing when I went on him then? Because he's done a 16, 17. It was only his second lap. It looks like he had a problem on his second lap. Other than that, his pace is good. Casper there, done a 1:18, 24. He's going past Jam Huntington. What's happened to Jam? Jam's really dropped down. You don't have to pay penalties, so I hope he hasn't got himself confused and he's paying penalties. Maybe he had enough. He had enough. Probably hit the wall in the final chicanes. Jam behind Racer Brown and soon to be behind Casper. We're halfway through this race at this point. No, we're over halfway because it just turned to lap 7. We're on the replay. So that's what happened to Jam Huntington and put him down to 7th behind Casper. Shadow Rider still leading this race, 2.636 ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's coming fast, 14.989. He's coming fast and he's coming hard, but his front left tyre starting to feel and look a bit worn. There's Homesick Alien chasing him down. He's only 1.2 seconds. His tyre's starting to look a little bit worn as well. It's Skyjacker, I think, is the man on the... Oh, he did a 132 on it. That can't be right. No, 115.0 on his last lap. So he's only a second behind the Alien himself. And these have got a nice breathing space, these four, until the next guy, who is Racer Brown, who's in the middle of nowhere. He's 8 seconds behind Skyjacker and 6.8 seconds ahead of Casper. He's doing the 15s, mid 15s lap time, so good lap time. Tyre wear looks good. It's nice. It's nice and even. It always helps if the tyre wear's even. If one tyre gets a bit more worn than the others, it's really unstable for the car. There's Casper. He's 3/10 up on his fastest lap time, and that would be the fastest lap. So Jam Huntington we saw having off just now. So he's on a recovery. He's still 3 seconds ahead of Guesty. He's not pulling away from Guesty. Guesty still keeping that nice consistent lap time. And Alpha Nut there, his fastest was a 15.6, but his last lap wasn't great in itself. He's wearing the fronts of those tyres down quite evenly. So Shadow Rider still leading, but he's only 1.6 seconds ahead. Every time we come to him, he's like a second less in the lead. They're doing roughly, well, he's doing 15.9s, whereas Talleyrand is doing 15.1s and 15.2s. Homesick Alien looks like he's getting a lot of pressure off of Skyjacker. Who is going to win this championship then? Whom? Out there. See, I thought Casper was a very strong favourite, but choosing the Toyota, I think he may have compromised himself slightly. The Impreza is the best all-rounder, the Subaru, but it is down on top-end speed. So down the straights, it's very, very vulnerable. But Skyjacker, who's in one of the beefier cars, he has been struggling to get past the Subaru. He can catch up to the back of it, but he can't quite get past it. There's Homesick Alien defending the inside line, while Skyjacker looking for a way around the outside. Is it there? It's close. Skyjacker's showing to be leading it, and he's into the hairpin. Oh, hairpin, I mean the chicane, and he's made the move. Well done, Skyjacker. As I was saying, he couldn't. He does. Now as Homesick sitting in his draft, can he come back at him? Not really. Well, yeah, not really. That Audi is now going to rabbit. Let's have a look around then. Shadow Rider only 1 second ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand driving like a man possessed. Wants the win on the media day. Going to the season on a high. New car. I think I don't know. Talleyrand drive anything but a Subaru in the MTCC. So in the 4th season, and he's broken away from the Subaru. He's let the reigning champion take over at Subaru. Whereas Shadow Rider coming in, was he on the Hyundai, wasn't it? He's only 6/10 ahead now. Talleyrand's coming and pulling him in. We're up to what, lap 10 now, so lap 11 next. There's only 2 laps to go for Talleyrand to destroy Shadow Rider's evening, although Shadow Rider has had a win. That's probably what Talleyrand's thinking. Already had a win tonight, mate. This one's mine. So we're on the 11th lap, 7/10 behind Shadow Rider in the Hyundai. Hyundai, how's your Hyundai, mate? He hasn't got a major lot of sponsorship on that car, but this win, it might attract some sponsors. So Shadow Rider, half a second on the penultimate lap. Talleyrand in 3rd, 16.0, 16.1 since he's over to... Oh no, Skyjacker, did you know I was watching you? What is it? Homesick Alien then takes over 3rd, and Skyjacker having a small off as I was just watching him. So Homesick Alien back into 3rd place. Skyjacker is in 4th. Racer Brown, it's only 2.6 seconds with a lap and a half to go. Not quite lap and a half, lap and a quarter to go. Casper there in 6th is 8 seconds down from Racer Brown. Jam Huntington is only 4.2 seconds in the other VW. Guesty there in 8th. Tyres starting to go. I think tyres will be starting to play a part for these guys. Oh my lords, they're on the final lap now. Talleyrand's front tyres do look rather torn, but so does Shadow Rider's. This is it, this is it, this is the move. Talleyrand, he's not waiting around. Poor old Shadow Rider, he's led the race from start all the way up until the final lap. He's only got a few more corners to try and stay ahead of Talleyrand. Alien is 2.2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker, so this is where the race is. Is Talleyrand find a way past Shadow Rider, already winning in the Mustang today? Did he? Yeah, he did. And here we go, he's got up the inside, but Shadow Rider in the perfect place. He's on the inside, but looks like the Rocco doesn't need the inside line. Just drove around the outside of him, coming around to take the win. Well done, Talleyrand. Poor Shadow Rider. Oh no, poor Shadow Rider's going to lose everything. He's gone, but there you go. Talleyrand's crossed the line. Shadow Rider recovering. Homesick Alien, he's there, he's coming. Shadow Rider goes across the line, second, and Homesick Alien third. Skyjacker fourth. Racer Brown in fifth, just close. Casper doing the same as Alpha, he's getting stuck in the chicanes. Jam Huntington, he's coming up to the last corner. Can Casper get out of the chicane and run back on the straight before Jam Huntington comes around? He's on to the final straight, but there you go, there's Casper coming around to finish in 6th place. Well done, Casper. Jam Huntington 7th, Guesty in 8th, not far away from Jam, and Alpha Nut finishing 9th, where we saw he had a problem in the final chicane on the first lap. So congratulations to Talleyrand on that, the last corner. Took the lead. Poor Shadow Rider. And there you go, Talleyrand up 7 positions. Great race from Talleyrand. He'll be saving the replay for that one. Play that on his blue days, on his down days. So let me take you to the race results. That was a banging race, boys. Banging. Hey, boys. So there you see Talleyrand standing there aloft on the top step of the podium, standing proud with his silverware, pleased as punch with how he has done, and he should be. He had a great race. In 2nd place, Shadow Rider. Oh, the tears is real. The tears are real. Shadow Rider shoulda, coulda, woulda had the win. But I don't know, Talleyrand was just a force to be reckoned with today in that Rocco. And it must put a little bit of fear into the rest of these guys of what Talleyrand is bringing to Season 4's championship in a new car, new team, refreshed and ready to win a championship. Homesick Alien, obviously the reigning champion, will have something to say to that. Shadow Rider, the newcomer. Racer Brown, the newcomer. Casper, the newcomer. Loads of newcomers. Guesty, the newcomer. All just sort of coming into this with something to say about Talleyrand and Homesick Alien's battle for the championship. Oh, Talleyrand has a prediction for the title. I have. You. Go on then, Talleyrand, what's your prediction? Because I've already made mine. That was a great win. That was fantastic. Seven positions. Yeah, Casper thinks Talleyrand domination. We're all thinking the same. We're all looking at this championship. Oh, I said at the beginning of the broadcast, Casper, it was brave to choose the Toyota. Graham in a Renault. Oh yeah, Graham wasn't here. Oh, he's not well. He's poorly. He's very poorly. Yes, I saw on the Discord. That's why he wasn't around Thursday. He's been in bed for like 24 hours and that. I wanted to ask what it was. I think it's something to do with his rectum. I think he's had something removed. Good race, lads. Endurance Not says to the boys out there. It was a great race. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. I've got nothing to say. We've got a busy weekend. Saturday is. I was forced to. No other cars left. Oh, he's a meanie, isn't he, Casper? Talleyrand, you're so mean. Stop picking on Casper. He wants the best car. Give him your Rocco and you take the Toyota. Look at me staring the pot. I'm sorry. I apologise. Yes, tough season. I think you can do it though, Casper. I think you can prevail. I don't think machinery will be your issue. A man of your skills. And there you go. So anyway, tomorrow we've got the Max 5s. That's the final, I believe. Last race. I think I got it wrong. I think I said last week was the last race. So yeah, why not? Hell, every week's the last. Oh, Skyjacker got fastest lap. I didn't read that out. 14.869. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season for sure. I can't wait until next Friday to see the grid in its glory and all the other cars. See what Casper's Mazda is free, but no one likes it. So yeah, you know, that's one for them to sort out. So he's not really bullying you, Casper. I was only joking. I think Talleyrand quite likes you actually. He loves you racing when you race together. That in Max 5, you two side by side for lap after lap. It was a pleasure to see. What was I saying anyway? So Max 5's tomorrow. I think that is round 6. I keep saying it's round 6, and I think it is round 6. Oh yeah, I've got a drink here. Oh, that's all right. I'll down a whole can of Red Bull when Skyjacker gets fastest lap. He didn't spin today. Not on purpose. I mean, not by accident. He was spinning it on purpose before the race, but he didn't spin. He did great. Fastest lap. Woohoo! Yes. Anyway, I'm getting all sidetracked. So Max 5 is tomorrow, and I'll say it again. I think it's the last one. And then on Sunday, the HPEC for round 2 at St. Croix. A couple of people have had a bit of a test there, and they said it is good fun. As soon as you get used to the track, it is a good fun. So I can't wait to see these boys. These boys going an hour at it. So, super fix. Shadow Rider, yeah. It's a fix. You should have won, Shadow Rider. It wasn't fair. He didn't need to overtake you. He could have just sat behind you for that last corner, couldn't he? He was cruel. Cruel man. Naughty Talleyrand. Giving out wrong cars and overtaking people when you shouldn't be overtaking people. Bad boy. Talleyrand's the bad boy of MTCC. It's already starting. I'll have to get a little thing like Born to be Bad. There he is, Talleyrand going around Born to be Bad. Anyway, I'm nattering. Join in next Friday. That's the season starter. You've had a taster. You've had a look at some of the cars. They look great. And it looks like Talleyrand's just about to close the room because he said night, lads. So I am out of here. Thank you for tuning in. And I would love to tell you my name. But as per usual, a force to be reckoned with. Someone's had a tidy up. Okay, yes. So, thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure hosting this evening with you guys. And I would like to close with saying, I am stand up, and I was your commentator. Thank you for tuning in, and good night. Sleep tight. Dream of me.